Hey up, me loves, I'm Nat, and welcome back to my channel, Nat at North. So, fellow renegades, we had an announcement, didn't we, recently? So, Ren has taken to Instagram, and we do have some new material that's going to be released on April the 8th. I am unsure exactly what this is. Could it be an album? I saw somewhere, I don't know where it was, I kind of clicked off of it that it was titled Impatient. So is that because we're impatient as the Renegades and we really want to see what new material is going to release? Or is that the name of the song or the album? I do feel like it could be an album, guys, but I'm not entirely sure. So I will be, of course, hooked to my screen on April the 8th to see exactly what's going on here. And I always love it when, Ren releases new music. So that's something to look forward to together. So I just wanted to take this opportunity also to wish Ren a very happy belated birthday. Of course, it was the main man's birthday on March the 29th. And I wonder what he was doing on his birthday. I just wonder this, like, I'm not entirely sure. Because of his diet, can he even eat birthday cake? Like, how does he celebrate? Is he in the studio? Is he in England? Is he in Calgary? Is he with his friends, his team members, his family? Who knows? But whatever he was doing, I hope he had a fantastic time and also got a little bit of time to relax and just chill out because he deserves it. I mean, 2026, my goodness, the amount of stuff that he must have done in 2025 to do all these releases, I'm blown away. So, yes, I'm hoping that he has great health for 2026 and yeah, that he's just really happy. Another thing is we have Nat's poll because, of course, it's the last Tuesday of March. So you have 3 songs to choose from for my first reaction next week. You are the judge, Renegades. So let's get into this one. We have, first of all, Ren, It's All Right, because I was kind of inspired by Prisoners Round 2. That was one of the songs, and I just heard a few bars and it just seemed really positive. So I can do a first reaction to It's All Right. There is Humble, which is a little collaboration between him and a lovely little lady called Eden Nash. And then the last one is Illest of Our Time. So you be the judge, guys. Get on there and have a look on my page. Vote, vote, vote. And obviously, the one that is the most popular, I will see you next week doing that reaction. So I'm excited to see what you guys are going to choose. So this reaction has come very highly recommended from you guys. It has been something that people have commented all the time since the beginning of my journey down the Ren rabbit hole and into the Reniverse of his, amazing collection of music. So I just thought this would be a really good opportunity to explore that. So it is The Hunger. So judging by the name The Hunger, I'm not entirely sure. I would assume that it's just the hunger for life and for Ren's music. The hunger to be, really get his message out there, I guess, and be successful, but in Ren's eyes. Because, we've been talking about this, we've been covering it a lot, especially with the Money Game series, as to what success looks like. And that really depends who you are and what your moral compass is. So not necessarily about, the status or the money, but perhaps it's the hunger to be able to make a positive change. I have no idea, guys. That is all I know about the song. So without any further ado, let's get into The Hunger by Ren. Oh, we have the pig again.
Poison in my veins lights a flame in my brain that maintains the pain that may change my frame of mind. Blind, I design rhymes intertwined, double time, genuine Frankenstein. I made a monster. Conquer, music scene, golden
I love it.
Conjure, lyrics in my belly, I got thunder. Younger, everybody wishes they were younger. The older I'm getting, the more I feel the hunger. Bound to like a word away, how to scout and need Alka-Seltzer, alpha, beta, delta. I help you into the fall. I show
yeah.
To mind a tea with these rhymes, you might find you never felt a feeling like this. Feeling me, believing I'm a demon, I'm a devil. Fuck the game, completed every level, I'm a vessel. For spirits a channeler on my lyrics, I'm a rebel.
God.
I raise my fist, the anti-capitalistic pissed, I revel. In society collapsing, fantastic, now pump the treble. Tick to the top of the tip of my tongue and time into
yeah.
with the terrible telekinesis.
Wow.
Time to torture the enemies. Flowing and flowing and growing and flowing, I swallow the flow like a Toblerone. And I'm feasting the flow, I'm a beast with the flow, then I'm switching it up and I'm taking it low. Kitty with the black heart in the car park by Primark, jamming Django, Reinhardt, living with a rock star, fine rats, we'll find art, Vincent Van Gogh, I start. Making my mark like Frankie Sinatra. Can call me Arthur. And my style is homegrown like growing.
Oh God, where do you stop this? It's amazing. This is insane, guys. I've never really heard Ren rap so quickly. I know that a lot of people have recommended Fire in the Booth, and I will be exploring that very, very soon. But I need to work up to it, guys. So this is the perfect song to work up to, trying to keep up with these amazing lyrics that we need to delve into. But first of all, obviously, I don't like the pig mask. Anytime I see the pig mask, I think, oh God, I think there might be something a little bit negative, perhaps, something a little bit deep that we're going to be exploring. And of course, You know, for a lot of people and for me too, I do really feel as though the pig represents Ren's struggles, but also a lot of greed. So, okay, that's very interesting how we started with that. I must say, the set that he is on, I don't know where this is, guys. I'm going to have to look into this. Is amazing. It does look like it's just all naturally, you know, it's just all this graffiti and kind of, I like to call it street art because I do actually find it quite beautiful and really cool. And it's like, it's just such a fun, intriguing set. It's just so colourful. It just, I don't know, it really grabs my attention. It makes me feel alive. And I think it's the perfect setting for this type of song, with it being very, very rap focused as well for him. So we're going to have to get into, I love his outfit, by the way. I always like him in we call it a toque, but I think you guys call it a beanie back in the UK. Wasn't what I was expecting. Honestly, I was expecting it to be, I don't know, just not as full on. Wow. I'm going to have to watch this over and over again. I really, really love this song. I just love the vibe of it. I'm feeling really positive. We have Frankenstein there. So I just did do a reaction to the Skinner Brothers, and Frankenstein was one of my favourite lyrics in that. So he's making a monster, conquer, music scene, golden ticket, Wonka. I'm not going to try and rap here, but anytime Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is mentioned, of course, you know, I just have an appreciation for that. I love the way he's incorporated golden ticket, Wonka. But I feel like the golden ticket, perhaps in this circumstance, is it a positive or negative thing? It's that thing that everyone wants to win, but once you have it, how true and how real is it? I mean, it's a really good question. I love the first line is amazing as well. Poison in my veins lights a flame in my brain that maintains the pain that may change my frame of mind. Oh my God, even just saying that is like a mouthful, let alone trying to rap it. But that, obviously, I think that really is it could be anything for anybody. Obviously, it's open to interpretation. But for Ren, that is his illness, poison in my veins. But it lights a flame in his veins. So we have this contrast, don't we, between something that's quite negative, which is his illness, but it's lighting a passion. That's the hunger, maybe. I don't know, guys. Let's go on more. I love this line because I think everyone can relate to it, which is younger. Everybody wishes they were younger. The older I'm getting, the more I feel the hunger. Because we feel like time's running out, don't we? And you just have time to reflect as you get older, don't you? And you think, oh, you know, you think about your mistakes and maybe you have regrets and you feel like time's running out, okay? Sometimes you can only do like, you know, you only have one opportunity, and if it's lost, then you don't get that. It doesn't come around again for a lot of people. So that's really cool. It's pretty deep. I don't understand this line, so I did pick up on it. It was really went quick, but feeling like this feeling, be believing I'm a demon, I'm a devil, which obviously is not. Fuck the game, completed every level, I'm a vessel. So maybe it's just the fact that maybe when he got into this, he wasn't entirely sure what he was getting himself into, being in the music industry. It's exposed itself to what it is. And now he's completed every level because he doesn't need he doesn't need a recording company. He doesn't need status to get his message out there because it's pure and it's clear, and so many people, normal people, can relate to it for many different reasons. So he's kind of over that. He's like independent. He's doing it by himself because he's that talented. He doesn't need all the rest of the shit. So I'm a vessel for spirits to channel out of my lyrics. I'm a rebel. And he is a rebel. I do feel like he is a rebel against really conforming to the music industry standards. It reminds me, I don't know, I've just like flicked definitely into Chinchilla, and also like her vibe and her messaging as well. It reminds me of Chinchilla, this bit. What a mouthful. Terrify them with the terrible telekinesis tantrum. I can't believe I just said that. It just has a way with words, doesn't it? He makes words so fun, and there's always a double meaning when it comes to some of his lyrics with Ren. Okay, guys, I'm absolutely gutted. I've had a problem with my earphones, and unfortunately they've just died on me. So I'm going to have to do this earphone list for the rest, which is kind of annoying because there is some amazing rhymes. I hope I can pick it up on the computer audio. So I really do apologise for that, guys. I'm hoping this is... But it's a first reaction, so I can't go back now because it just wouldn't be authentic. These things happen though, guys, but it's not going to stop me from doing my first reaction and experiencing this unbelievable song by Ren. Oh my God, yes. Favourite line so far, oh my God, so much nostalgic. He always takes me back there to England, is Kiddie with the Black Heart in My Car Park by Primark. How many times have we been in our car by Primark? Usually I'm in there thinking, don't do it, drive past. Because once you go into Primark, this is not a 5-minute fare. Especially how far it's come. I remember last time I was in England, they have like children's now and everything. When I was growing up, it was literally just women's, and we've expanded, we have homeware. Oh my God, yes, you're going to go in there, you're going to feel like, oh, I'm going to spend 10 quid. No, you come out and spend like 500 quid. It's not happening, okay? So I can relate to that for sure. I don't exactly think that's what Ren means when he's in his car. Maybe a bit, you know, very rebellious. I'm feeling very rebellious here. And then, of course, we have Vincent van Gogh, we have Frank Sinatra, and we have King Call Me Arthur, and you are the king, Ren, it's true. It really comes back to this, that he is one of the best artists of our generation, right? He really has made his mark because he's trying to stoke this change, and he's making people very aware. And I think awareness and accountability is everything when we're talking about some of these deep issues with Ren and his music. So he's just doing it in his own way. I feel like this is a very independent song, and I do feel quite rebellious, honestly, listening to this. I feel really rebellious, like, oh yeah, but powerful too. And I love it anytime that I listen to these upbeat, positive songs. And I do have an appreciation for the deeper, darker stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I absolutely love Ren when he is I just feel like he's at the top. And I love the beginning that it starts, that I feel like, you know, my interpretation is that he is talking about his illness and about how that has lit the fire under, it's like the belly of the beast. It's lit this hunger for him to make changes and make this awareness, which, I mean, I think it's going from strength to strength. I'm so intrigued to see what Ren is going to achieve in the next year, let alone the next 5 years, and where we're going to be with him and all of his music. Like, yes. And the new stuff too that's coming out soon. So we're going to go back. I'm just going to do a quick sound check as well. Okay, guys, I actually just wanted to mention too, when he says, the way that he talks, and he just, like, he honestly just throws his voice around like his different characters, or like he wants you to listen to specific lyrics at a specific moment in time. So he just changes really the flow and the way that he is rapping in this sense. So when he says, foot the game complete at every level, I'm a vessel. For spirits to channel out my lyrics, I'm a rebel. So for that spirits to channel out, it is literally, it just reminds me so much of a priest or something that's doing some kind of exorcism. It's the way that he actually like sounds like a priest. It's hilarious. I love the way he's playing around with this. So let's get back into it.
Like Frankie Sinatra, King Call Me Arthur. And my style is homegrown like growing Cali weed. Don't need no personal trainer, I got trainers on my feet. You know I got the soul in my bowl when I eat. You know I'm staying grounded when I grind up my beef. But if you got a problem, my brother, I might just put on some rubber gloves and just choke it till I just some blood that just bubbles up, and the bubbles just double up and you struggle. Lucky suckers, I'm subtle at covering up the trouble. Cover up the crime scene, 1990, that's my scene. 19 years were spent rolling the Thai green. Obscene fiend in a pair of baggy jeans, putting backy with the green. Roll a fatty, dopamine starts flowing. My cerebellum glowing, the pendulum is slowing. I'm swinging and I'm swaying, but I don't know where I'm going. Mind running, Jesse Owens, hallelujah, Leonard Cohen. All the seeds that I've been sowing, slowly growing like trees. I grow, then I preach, scrap that I teach over beats. To all those that seek, teach on these streets. Streets can be bleak.
His little hood.
The place, but I rose
like a hooligan. What's that a hood right now? Wait. Hi, Ren. Oh, is that it? Okay, that makes me sad. That was just a quick reaction, guys. These lyrics on Nat's Chats is going to be wild because we have so much to unpack. Okay. Well, I'm really disappointed it was so short. How long was the video? Let me just check. I always say that and then it's like 10 minutes. 2 minutes 29. So, okay. I have to watch this video. I just honestly loved the set that they used. It looked like it was under a bridge or something like that. If you know the location, guys, please let me know. Don't need no personal trainer. I don't know why. It's just I'm a gym rat. So don't need no personal trainer. I got trainers on my feet. So he doesn't need anybody to tell him what he's doing because, again, it's theme of independence. I'm feeling really confident in this song. I'm feeling rebellious. But I'm not like feeling rebellious in a way because just for the sake of it. It's because I've just reached a level, like he says, you know, in the beginning, where it's surpassed everybody else on the scene. So it's confident, but it's not cockiness. That's the way that I see this. So that's the hunger, isn't it? And really, I feel like when he's saying you got a problem, my brother, you know, is talking A little bit violent there, but I don't really think he gives a shit, to be honest with you. Obscene fiend in a pair of baggy jeans. I think we've all had those moments where we thought we looked cool, and then 10, 20 years later we think, what the hell were we doing? You know, fashion faux pas for sure. This just growing up, I'm swinging and I'm swaying, but I don't know where I'm going. Maybe at the time he didn't have direction, and with Ren it's a little bit more complicated because, you know, 19 he started with all these symptoms, so it would be more complicated, of course, than a kind of a regular teen with a normal life that hasn't got these types of challenges, for say. But yeah, he just didn't know where he was going. All these seeds that I've been sowing, slowly growing like trees. It kind of reminds me of another lyric, guys, from another song. I'm not thinking of like, you know, sunflowers. I'm not thinking of that because he's talking about the grasses, the greener on the other side type thing. Interesting. I'll have to think about that a bit more. Wow, okay. So the last few lines are just insane. We just did a Nats Chats about Money Game Part 3, and in that, somebody did comment, and I do talk about the comment about how Ren is really sent to this earth to open our minds and be a teacher, and this is exactly like confirming that perspective here. I love this. I grow, then I preach. It seems like he's been through a lot, so you can't teach things, can you, unless you have been through it and found enlightenment and kind of had those struggles. So I grow, then I preach, scrap that I teach over beats to all those that seek, teach on these streets can be bleak, but bleak, best line ever, was the place when I rose to my feet. Wow. It's very inspirational, isn't it? I've always spoken about, you know, in the past when it came to power, losing it, that Ren is a very, very good role model for the next generation. But he's basically saying that he's been through, you know, a lot of hard times, and life was bleak for him when he was younger, for many different ways for Ren. But that was, if we just tie the last line, so, but bleak was the place where I rose to my feet. Oh my God, guys, stay with me here. And then we go to poison in my veins that lights a flame in my brain that maintains the pain that may change my frame of mind. It's all in the mind, guys. It's all about perspective. I just feel like comes full circle, doesn't it? The beginning of the song and then the end of the song. Poison in my veins gives him, it lights this hunger under him, this determination, for say, to be better and to do what he's meant to do and what he wants to do. You know, what he feels passionate about, what gives him joy, what brings him happiness. But, you know, he was in that bleak place. And at the end he's saying, you know, that is where this poison in his veins made him rise to his feet. You know, bad things happen to people all of the time. But it's how you deal with that and how you change your frame of mind, like he said. So that's really powerful, the way that he's done that. At the beginning, kind of, we go back to that concept at the end as well. I love that. Really, really do. That stand out to me. So we have a lot to unpick here in Nat's Chats. Honestly, this was just a good time. It was fun. I'm feeling really uplifted. It is. I do feel as I'm going to reflect over the next few days about Ren, especially now watching Prisoners Round and, you know, a few behind the scenes. I feel like I'm really getting to know Ren a little bit more as to his struggles, what he's gone through, and things that he deals with, not only when he was a teenager, but things that he deals with on the daily basis in his daily routines. So that's really special to me. And I think as I listen to the lyrics more, there's going to be other things I'll probably pick out. And it's just very inspirational. It's kind of sad though too, because this is coming from a place of, I think, heartache, being soul crushed, not having any direction, and then changing the mindset. They always say that it's, you know, everything is about the mind. The mind is the most powerful tool, and I do believe that, and I think this is the message in this song. So what did you think to this song when you first heard it, and also the music video, guys? Please do put all of your comments in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your perspectives on this. Do you have any favourite lines? Was anything stand out to you? I will look forward to reading them later, and we'll be back next week for an episode of Nat's Chats where we'll be discussing the hunger and everything that had to bring for us. Yes. So we do have a new release in April. Stay tuned, guys. I will be covering that. I believe it's an album. I'm not entirely sure. This is first for me, all these new releases and everything. So, you know, I am still, as I said, I'm probably Renegade level 1. I've got quite a long way to go. And then, of course, we do have Nat's Chats, which I'm really excited about. I just released it this morning. We're talking about everything that the Money Game Part 3, which was a magnificent masterpiece, had to bring. Very, very deep. Oh my God, yeah. Just go on there and we'll get into it together. You had so many great comments that I've covered. And yeah, I will look forward to seeing what you guys are going to pick with Nat's poll. So again, 3 songs, your decision, Renegades. Go onto my page. I posted this morning and vote, vote, vote. That will be my first reaction next week, the most popular one. Cannot wait for that. I always love a good Nat's poll. In the meantime, take care wherever you are in the world, and ta-ra for now.